Oh, you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
Hey guys, remember me? I remember you. Anyway, here I am again. You might be asking yourself, doing one of these again? All over again? Yes. I'll tell you why. Because, too many times now. I mean, I threw out that cover. I was so into this song. You know when you listen to, there's a song that you like, and then all of a sudden you sort of like fall in love with it all over again and start listening to it a bunch? So that happened to me with Larger Than Life. Still love that song. And so I decided to recover it. And so now that I have all these vocals, I decided to do more study. And also, after a while, I just had a bunch of clips making little stupid updates about this song. So I figured I got all these vocals down, might as well do another tutorial throwing it all at you at once instead of having to click, 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 click on all these other little updates. And of course, it's going to be very much similar to the tutorials that I had, but whatever. I used to be really bothered when I did another one, but I'm starting not to care anymore. So you guys get to watch it all over again. But this is going to be the entire song, okay? So that's a bonus. You didn't hear that before. The entire song, I'm going to do the harmony breakdown over again, explain some things, and yeah, let's get started. And on top of that, some tweaks and things, so let's go. If you're new to these videos, I like making videos like this where I break down the harmonies so we understand what each individual harmony is, so we get a good idea of how the song goes, and I try to get it as exact as I can to the track, which is often why you see me making updates, because I'm really trying to listen and study to make it exactly it. So here I'm doing it again. So let's start off with a melody vocal. I think it's performed by the tenor, I guess what we would call the tenor vocalists, I guess. Brian, AJ, and Nick. You can really hear Brian and Nick, I find. But anyway, go something like this.
Oh, you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
Okay, so I used to always think it was then life, but it's then life. It's kind of like that weird sway thing. Anyway, so let's keep moving on. The next one, live. Again, live they have to distribute all the vocals differently. And if you're only hearing this video for the first time, live often is not exactly how it's performed on the track. So often they kind of like mess things around or have to divide vocals differently. Sometimes there's more vocals than members. This song is filled with vocals. It sounds very big even when you listen to it. But they always have Brian singing this part, and it goes something like this. Live.
Oh, you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
Okay, you know what time it is. It's time to smash it up. Let's smash these two vocals together and hear what they sound like together.
Oh, you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
Okay, we're gonna move up because there's a lot of high harmonies, then I'll go down. Yep, so they have what's called, or what I like to call, a double high. And yep, so the next one goes like this, and they usually give this to Howie. So it goes something like this.
Oh, you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? reality. Every time we're down, you can make it right. That makes you larger than life.
Okay, now it's time to smash it up. Let's smash up the 3 vocals we just heard and hear what they sound like together. And now you should start to hear a harmonized ring. And we have our 3-part. So, let's smash it up.
Oh, you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
Okay, so now to get into more intricate stuff, and we've discussed this before here on this channel, but so there's what I like to call added vocals, which actually creates a perfect 4-part. If you don't know what a perfect 4-part is for you newcomers, that's when there is at least 4 vocals doing something completely different from each other, and that's always a bit more of a challenge to piece together and try to make it work with music. And those types of scenarios I always find pretty cool. So I'll show this to you. I'm going to assume, because there's probably multi-tracking, that they had one person do what I just did there, that high harmony, that whole thing, but then they ended differently. So, watch this, and I remember struggling with this, thinking that it ended differently, but it actually ended the way that I presented it to you guys. So, we'll explore this. I have my audio files that I spent hours listening to and trying to piece together and making in these audio softwares. So let's take a listen. So I'll just show you how the end goes. So again, I'm just assuming that they are doing multi-tracking with different vocal slots, if you will, and they had the ending of this harmony slot ending differently to give it a fatter ring. So I'll just show you the end.
That makes you larger than life.
So I'll play these 2 vocals together and you'll see how they do different things here.
That makes you larger than life.
Hear how they did different things? That's because Backstreet Boys found an opening of harmony, slid it in, and created something to make a bigger and wider sound as it comes to the climax of the chorus, which I think was beautifully placed, in my opinion. So it makes a wider sound. Let's listen to all of it together. And then we can compare them.
That makes you larger than life.
Okay, now this one is without it.
That makes you larger than life.
And then with it again, I'll keep switching through so you see that there's a difference.
That makes you larger than life. That makes you larger than life. That makes you larger than life. That makes you larger than life.
So they added a lot of vocals to this song. I think they wanted to make this really wide, big sound. So they added a high melody, which is the melody vocal, but on a very high octave. And it sounds something like this.
Oh, you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right. That makes you larger than life.
Okay, now let's smash everything we heard together so far.
Oh, you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
I was going to show you guys all these clips, but I think that would just... I don't want to make this video too long. Sometimes I make these videos too long, so I'll just keep it pretty basic to the point. Alright, so now we're going to be moving down, and actually I'm going to show you something that I discovered later. It was something that I was battling for a while because I thought I heard it, but I actually came across a file that kind of confirms it for me. So, in the song Kevin, it's super quiet. I don't know why they made it super quiet. Like, it's really quiet, but it's there. there's a low harmony on the melody, and it sounds a lot like Howie's harmony, but on a lower octave, except for one part, actually a couple parts. So instead of that makes you larger than life, he goes, that makes you, for a long time. I've been battling if he was doing that, because I thought I heard him do that. But I'll show you what I came across on the internet not long ago. That makes you. So remember, he goes, that makes you larger than life. So he goes, then life. He goes, then life. I can hear that there's an extra note there at the life, because even at the echo, at the life, you hear this like a fighting ring. So there's an extra note there. I conclude that it's Kevin, because I can clearly hear that Howie is going then life, where I used to think he was doing something different. Actually, I thought he was doing what Kevin was doing, but yeah. So I'll show you this file here.
That makes you love, makes you love, makes you love, makes you love.
Which is pretty cool, because that's a perfect 4 part. So then I'll show you the low notes by Kevin. And it seems like in this song they like made it ridiculously hard to hear, but I believe that there's a low presence here.
All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right. That makes you larger than life.
Okay, you know what time it is. It's time to smash up the vocals we just heard.
All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
Okay, now let's add some more low stuff. There is kind of like a bassy note, but it's just the melody except low. Goes something like this.
All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right. That makes you larger than life.
Alright folks, you know what time it is. It's time to smash it up.
All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
So in the song, they added a lot of layers to make it this really thick sound. So on top of a low melody, they have a high melody, and it goes something like this.
All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right. That makes you larger than life.
Almost done with the chorus section, so let's smash it up so we can hear it.
All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
Alright, and then there's one more thing. There's a little piece where they added a little vocal here to make it sound more thick. And it goes something like this.
Affecting our reality.
Now that adds what I like to call a perfect 4 part. In that section, I've always noticed that it sounded a little more thick in that section, so they added like a special kind of vocal right there. After that, you have the full chorus, and it sounds like this. One last time, let's smash it up, and then we'll move on to other vocals.
All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
What I find interesting is that in the when the music stops, it doesn't really sound like it's there, but every time the music's on, it's there. But I've properly analyzed, and it doesn't sound like it's coming from the music. Check this out. I've discussed in another video where it sounds like the last chorus is the loudest for some reason. So, which makes me believe it's a vocal. It sounds like it. But I don't know. In the part where the music stops, it sounds like there's a lack of that sound. But listen to this. See, right there, it sounds really obvious. Affecting our reality. There's this big crash of notes because someone's jumping up and going, yeah, affecting our yeah. So for now, I'm going to just place anything that has harmony and just show you the clips, like show you the vocal files or whatever. All of our time spent in flashes of light. All of our time spent in flashes of light. All of your time spent keeps us alive. All of your time spent keeps us alive. This little section here, the all of your time spent. Some of it I did have to, some of it I sort of like took an understanding of what they're doing live because the track's a little tricky. I almost think the whole thing is Brian. Can't confirm, but it's an assumption because just the way it sounds. But in my old video I went, all of your time spent. But you could clearly hear, it sounds like Brian going, your time spent. Like he just holds up that note there. Your time spent. So that's the change that I did here. And we'll just play it all out right now. All of your time spent keeps us alive. Keeps us all of your time spent. Keeps us alive. Keeps us all of your time spent keeps us alive. See, honestly, I struggle with the idea that it's 100% like it is live, but though I'm pulling from it because I think mostly it's like the way I displayed it. The one thing I have issue with is the top Howie D doing something really high. The all of your time spent. They did that a lot during the 90s, but I'm not entirely sure if it's there. Like I'm trying, but like the vocals are kind of foggy with the way it's mixed and stuff. But it goes mostly like that, and I'm kind of pulling from their live performances. I usually look at what they did during around that period, like 99. If I do live stuff, you probably want to look at the content closer to its release if you want something more accurate. So it's kind of what I did. So
Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Every time we're down, you can make it right. That's what makes you louder than life. Yeah. Every time we're down, you can make it right. That's what makes you louder than life. Yeah. Every time we're down, you can make it right. That's what makes you louder than life.
I am not a tenor vocalist, and I'm pretty proud of that note I hit. It does not come easy. I think certain vowels I can hit better than others. Like us, I think I can hit higher than other vowels. It's weird, but I'm not a high vocalist at all. I'm sure with vocal training I can probably widen my range, but I don't have professional training, if you will. Maybe one day, but yeah. Is that it? I think that's it. So yeah, I'm not gonna make this video any longer because it's already almost half an hour. But you can, if you're really bored, you can sort of explore the other videos and where I progressed and figuring things out. This has to be it. Finally, I just didn't want people to have to go through series of videos, especially this is a big song. So might as well just compile it all and throw it at you guys. So, yep. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I know people might get annoyed that I throw it out over again, but hey, it's the way it goes. At least the old videos brings in traffic. So, anyway, yeah, peace and love and ice cream cake. God bless.